Hello all you amazing people, and remember you're always amazing because you clicked on this video out of all the videos you could have clicked on. And if you want to be more amazing, then you can click that subscribe button. Also, I'm sick right now, so yeah, that's a thing. So I'm sick today, but in today's video we're going to be going over the Scaramouche and Itto banner and whether you should summon or not. So the banner 4 stars, I usually like to wait till the banner 4 stars are revealed. I'm just going to say right now, you're summoning at least for one dead character unless you already have Itto or something. Like, if you already have Itto, Goro's not C6 for you, and you want the Wanderer, then you actually have a lot more reason to summon, because Goro makes so much of a difference between Itto's damage. Like, he literally doubles his damage. So, basically, yeah, if you don't have C6 Goro, then, and you want the Wanderer, go ahead. I'm legitimately saying, if you have Itto, you use Itto a lot, and you don't have C6 Goro, and you want the Wanderer, go ahead. Because Farazan, I'm calling her that, we'll see what that happens. We'll see if that works. But this girl is basically gonna be Goro, this is my prediction, but this girl is gonna be Goro, but for animo characters, I feel like. Maybe, I feel like she might not be as specific as Goro, giving defense only. They really screwed over Goro. I don't know why they made him defense only. I know like 90% of Geo characters scale off defense, but like Ning Wong doesn't. It's just a dumb way of designing your character, really. So basically, yeah, Goro, he's going to be good if you already have Itto. However, if you don't have Itto, I would say tread lightly, because Yanfei is not that good of a character. I would like to say she is, but she's not like a, whoa, my god, she's an amazing character. Like, she could do some decent numbers. Like, she's a pyro character. She has Melt and Vaporize at hand. So, she can be decent. However, I don't really want to just go ahead and say, yeah, Yanfei, she's great. Like, there's so many other better 4 stars than Yanfei. Yanfei's kind of just like a mid DPS, right? She can do good, but she's not like insanely good. She's really not that good. But now we have Itto's banner, which is basically the same story. But the problem is, on Itto's banner, we don't know what Farazan is going to actually really do. Like, Farazan, she's supposed to be an animo buffer. I guess if you have Zhao, maybe you can summon without, like, thinking too much. But, I mean, Itto's a great character. I've been humbled on my Itto opinions. Like, he's not, like, 3rd best DPS, I don't think, anymore. I really don't. I've been converted. He's really a god tier DPS, but I don't think he's, like, I don't think he's top 3 anymore. I was, slapped across the face, basically, with that one. So, basically, I think Farazan, if you have Zhao, then you could summon freely on this banner, but I would just say, again, tread lightly. I like both of these characters. I imagine Scaramouche, since he's so important to the story, and that he's basically an Adepti. If you look at every single Adepti, I don't think they've ever made a bad Adepti. I mean, Zhao, on release, was really good. He's just sort of fallen off because he never got a support, which is now Farazan. So, I think they've never made a bad Adepti, and considering this guy, he's basically an Adepti, right? Like, he became a god. I mean, he did become a god. So, I don't know. And he looks like he's going to have the same sort of playstyle as Itto, which usually will mean that he's a hyper carry, but he's animo, and I don't know if Farazan is going to be built like Goro to the point where she's going to, you know, have to have animal characters, or we're just going to be able to use Farazan and Scaramouche. The only bad 4-star, because I would consider Goro at least good, because I know he's very specific, but he's good, right? He's good when he's good. He's insane when he's good. When he's usable, he's insane, but the sad part is he's not always usable. And then, you know, Farazan, when she's usable, I imagine, she's going to be godly. Sort of same deal with Goro. I imagine this is what's going to happen. I don't have any evidence, really, but this is just my prediction. I think Farazan is actually... they're really... If they make a character limited, then they're willing to make them really good on that limited character. It's because if you look at Kujosara is a worse Bennett until you have C6 Electro, which also brings to the point of, like, is she going to need her C6 to be insane? We'll see. I'm personally going to be summoning on the Wanderer's banner, Scaramouche's banner. I really don't know what to call this guy. He has an identity crisis, and I'm having an identity crisis because he's having an identity crisis. Wow, I'm really sick. I feel like if Scaramouche is on the same power level as Itto, I think you're free to summon on both of these banners. Because realistically, if you I hope that they make it to where Scaramouche I hope Scaramouche becomes like a really, really good character. So yeah, I consider both of these characters very good, but there is one thing. Raiden is literally right next update. So if you don't have Raiden, or I'd say next update, it's next banner. If you don't have Raiden, summon on Raiden. Skip these banners. I don't care. These 4 stars needed to come back at some point, but like these, they're not that good. I imagine that Raiden's banner is going to be crazy. She's going to have Kujosara on that banner, by the way, because as you can see, Goro's only ever been back on Itto's rerun banner. And guess what? Kujosara, I think, has only been back on Raiden's. There's a good chance that Kujosara is on the next banner, okay? Just, if you want Raiden, if you don't have Raiden, summon for Raiden. It's such an easy playstyle. It just, Raiden National, we're about to have the Leeway event again. So if you're missing Shangling or Xingqiu, then you can just wait it out and get the Leeway event and like probably the next update, I think. I don't have any evidence for that, but I think it's next update, right? So now it brings us to the weapon banner. Is it just me, or does like, do these models like look weird compared to how they normally are? Like, it looks like we're looking at their 3D versions. It doesn't look like we're looking at an image like these. This looks like we're looking at the 3D image, or like the 3D versions, right? The models that are actually in-game. It's weird. But if we look over here, we have Favonius Greatsword. We have this purple thing, which is awful. We have Favonius Warbow. That is pretty good. Sacrificial Sword. That's pretty good. This spear is pretty good. The only thing I have about the spear is it doesn't give energy recharge, where basically the catch is, while the catch is most likely going to have less damage than the spear, the energy recharge like is way worse. Also, don't summon on this weapon banner if you're summoning for Raiden. There's literally no point. I don't know why they decided to put this weapon, which is a good weapon for Raiden, admittedly. It's not too amazing, but it works with her. I don't know why they decided to put this weapon on this banner rather than with the Raiden's weapon. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. So yes, overall, summon if you have Itto. Feel free to summon if you have Itto. Feel free to summon if you have Zhao, or maybe you already pulled Scar and you also want Itto, then feel free to summon. I will say that Itto's weapon makes him a lot better. I don't know about this thing. I have no idea what this thing, like, there's no way for me to tell what the calculations are. So yeah, Itto, I feel like he's going to be godly character. So yeah, that's going to be it for this video. Make sure to subscribe if you did enjoy, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.